Where is these flats he was talking about, where the clay?
Well, below Calabogie, always call that the flats down there. There's two places they call the flats where that timber went down, but there's 16 miles of flat rapids there. After you get down below Arnp, Bunch.
Bus there, eh?
Bunch down, it
There's a
starts
bus there.
below Springtown.
Good big one.
There's 16 miles of flat rapids there,
Oh, I see.
and then you spread.
And is it somewhere around there where this slide went in and buried the square
No,
timber
I think it's below that.
below there?
Yeah. Straight bank. I don't know exactly just where the raft went down.
The raft went down. Well, it was in that bay, you know.
Oh yeah, crossing the far
The
side.
far side, yes, on the far side. Oh, now, my goodness, it's far from that barn up there. Level.
They used to board on it, you know, on the raft.
Mm-hmm.
You cooked on there in the chore boy. But they were all out at work when it went down, and the chore boy cooked
I think Pete, they all went to a dance that night.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They all but the cooking.
They were out anyway, all but the cook and the chore boy, and when they come back, it was swallowed.
Oh yeah, that's all I ever heard. The older drivers, like Ted O'Brien, them all, Nick O'Brien, said that's what happened.
And the bank caved in on it.
The whole thing went. Buried it completely. You can tell all down now along the bank there's quicksand. You couldn't even walk in it at all.
This would be between Arnp or between.
No, it's only about not in 5 miles from Arnp, above Arnp.
Above Arnp. Well, that's at the part.
Eh?
That's at the part of the flat rapid.
Yeah, right at the very foot. That's
Yeah,
the last
that's
drop there is, Pete.
That's what I thought.
It's dead water from the foot of that right. Arnp.
It's more down
And
below
they had
there.
anchored there for the night.
Hey.
The raft had anchored there for the night.
Oh yeah. See, they used to set up the tents, but everything was left on the cookway. But the men used to have their tents set up. But they were all clean, they were all away that night to dance, but the cook and the children.
And they were buried under this.
They were buried. They never heard tell them out or saw them or anything. It must have been back quite a while.
Mm-hmm.
Must have been back a long time.
Yeah, I thought Dougie would know something on account of his father.
No, Dewey didn't know anything about that.
No.
Like only what the older ones told him. You know, it's very seldom that Dougie. Do you think Dougie ever went down on the drive down?
Oh, he drove parts to it. I was on with Dougie twice.
Eh?
I was on with Dougie twice.
Yeah, but did he ever go all through, Pete?
Oh no, he come on one time out here at Camel Shoot after he was done sowing, and he just stayed on till hay.
Yeah, but most of the time they come home for him. I can remember the first spring I went
He's a
down.
good driver.
to-
He could handle a paddle pretty good too.
Eh?
He could handle a paddle.
I guess so. Good in water.
How long would it take to take a drive down?
Well, he'd never go down, I don't think, till sometime in August. Last of August.
The last time that I drove for Gillis, the last time that he drove the river, we went up in April.
Yeah.
And Tom McLeod and I quit at the foot of the flats on the 16th day of September. That's the time of the low water. You see, they held the whole drive at Springtown.
Yes, yeah.
Because the water from there down, it's rocks here and there all over, you know. And they were afraid to let it run through to jam up too bad. So they held it there, and then they fed it through a gap there. 2 men each, from one lodge to the other. And that was the last drive. And then we quit there, and we walked out to Glasgow Station.
Yeah, what man are you talking about?
Yeah. That was on the 16th day of September. That was a long hang on from April. When we left Springtown, oh, they kept going over there a long time, putting that through you. And they kept going and going and going. And when it was ready, when it was all through, they had no boatsmen around. So old Paddy come along. I never had a paddle on, he just for fun paddling. come on, he said, Tom McLeod. I forget who was holding. Oh, Neil Stoughton was holding stern for him before that. He told Tom to take me in the stern. Or I started to shiver right off. So I told Tom, I said, I never had a paddle in my hand. And I said, if I make mistakes, I said, don't blame it on me. Oh, I said, it'll be all right. So I held stern from right down.
Yeah.
Good long hold. Yeah. But they were putting it all gone. They had to take a bunch, shut down the mill and take a bunch up. To take it from there down.
They did.
Yeah.
Well, there must have been another
The
summer
water was low that year.
that it was late because it was a pup drive though, and I think it was for pot during burning. I know we quit at the Colton's here and went, and that was the last excursion going out, you know, for the hardest excursion. We waited till the last one was going.
Mhm.
And we quit and they were at the Colton's there yet.
By the time we crossed the old boat,
And it was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Mine and some before we crossed.